What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 7th of November. We're taking a look here at the markets, the cryptocurrency markets this morning. We're looking at Aerodrome Finance. We will also take a visit to Bitcoin towards the end. Hang around for that. Things are flying to the upside, guys. Yesterday was an incredible day. It must have been very close to record-setting up day for the stock market, maybe even the cryptocurrency market, the futures markets. Incredible day. We have some further green over in the stock market this morning, the futures markets. We will see. Exciting chart here for Aerodrome Finance. Let's take a deeper dive. I want to welcome all of the new subscribers to the channel. Welcome, guys. Glad you stumbled upon these videos. I would imagine if you're watching this, you are an Aerodrome holder. And the past couple days, the past couple weeks, you guys have actually done very well if you've been in it from the 60 cent or lower mark. Current trading price right now for Aerodrome is $1.35, This is the Aerodrome / United States dollar chart, and this will be the price data from Coinbase. Well, if you are new, we have this head and shoulders on the chart, and that's what we were talking about as we had a pretty nasty dip in the cryptocurrency markets before, obviously, the huge rally. We have a left shoulder, we have the head, and the right shoulder. And twice we had tests of the neckline. Those tests were the, what was the date? The 3rd and the 4th of November. And then we actually had a big rally starting on Tuesday. So one of the scenarios a couple days back I talked about is sometimes we didn't get the full breach. Sometimes you'll get a breach below a major level of, for this scenario, for this instance, it would have been support and taking out these lows over here from the 25th and 26th of October. You'll get a breach, a break through this area, and then the market will actually reverse and go in the opposite direction. That's basically what we saw. Our breach wasn't that large. It was actually the neckline turned into support. We broke below, closed above, and then we got the big rally starting on Tuesday. Sometimes, now, could this still play out? It could, but it's really starting to lose its pattern. It's starting to lose it. But anyways, sometimes the markets will do that. Sometimes what's obvious in the markets does not work. Everybody sees this head and shoulders. Maybe people are getting short. Maybe people got short at the breach of the neckline. And, when this market started to rally, they had to cover their shorts. So, again, I don't trade patterns. I trade time and price in the markets, but, patterns aren't 100%, but they can work. And if this plays out and continues to the upside, this will be one of the scenarios that does not fall under that, works every time category. Here is another area, trading levels of resistance. The market was finding resistance at this descending line here, and we had the big break above start on the 12th of September and then follow through on the 13th. And that led to obviously a massive run to the upside. A lot of people have been following along since we were covering it down at those 60-cent area. So what can we expect here moving forward for Aerodrome? Well, we're going to keep an eye on Bitcoin. Again, like I said, we will cover that towards the end of the video. And we have some targets we want to talk about, which are above the market. So a new target that I believe was covered in yesterday's video was the $1.47.6. 147.6 right here, guys, is a new target of mine. We were looking for the price to get to, and it's well on its way. Aerodrome Finance had a 20% day yesterday. That might have been the biggest. What's this day over here? Okay, so the last time we've seen a 20% day was back in September 26. Massive, massive breakout to the upside. Huge, huge. Again, we're getting a pullback today. We'll see. We're finding some resistance just below where we put in an all-time high here at the 15th and 14th of October. Basically, the resistance level today would be like $1, or even yesterday, $1.4710 is my level here in blue. And, we put a new high and we are reversing today. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe this marks the top for a while and the markets continue down lower. Maybe support comes back in at 128, 129. Again, we'll see. But right up here is my target. I'm really looking for the market to get to 147.6. And of course, it can go much higher than that. But just like we were watching the 144 over here on the 14th of October, I said, look, that's my top level. And it might mark a top. It might mark a top for a day or two or a month or two. I just don't know. And obviously, that level is still holding as our top. We've consolidated for a couple weeks and we're visiting that area again. And what we're hoping for here for the bulls is a big break above our highs over here on the 14th of October. But keep in mind, our 147.6 is right near there. So a move up to there, maybe finding some resistance, pulling back for a bit would be expected. Might not be for long. We might get a big break above that level as it's a very important area of market resistance. That's the 147.6 level. We also have another level we want to talk about to the upside for the bulls, assuming markets continue higher. That would be $1.71. Here it is right here, guys. 171. Way up here into uncharted territory. So from the current market price at $1.35, the 147, it's up about 9% higher than today's current trading price. And then 171, let's see, about 26 or so percent to the upside. Again, that might not mark the top, but it could act as resistance for X amount of time. Just like the X amount of time is still holding here at the 144 resistance back on the 14th of October. All right. And yeah, we do have higher targets for Aerodrome, all the way up to $3.60 looks like my top target. So, hey, if these markets continue to rally, we should see some exciting things happen for Aerodrome Finance. And again, this is the Coinbase chart. It should be accessible for most people. And this is the US dollar Aerodrome /USD pair. We are keeping this on the chart for a while. This is the target for the head and shoulders, 42% move to the downside, right around basically where it broke out back to the 61. We're going to keep that there for a while and see how this all plays out. All right, over to Bitcoin, which made some ridiculous moves yesterday. Guys, 9% move in Bitcoin is incredible. $6,200. Incredible stuff. Exciting times. I mean, this is what happens when you get a market. We talked about this. Bitcoin is in one giant consolidation, full of energy, itching to go to the upside. We had a test of the all-time highs here on the 29th of October. We had a pullback, and boom, we had an explosive move to the upside into new all-time highs. Incredible. When markets get to areas of like this, major resistance, watch out because they can break through them or break below them if it was an area of support in basically an unbelievable fashion. So we'll see. Right now we have the markets are finding support today at the 74,958 level. That's right here in yellow. Our next target above the market would be $78,980 for Bitcoin. That is up here. And then above that is $80,614. A couple years ago, Bitcoin was $3,000. like $3,400 was the low, or 3,700 or something. Pushing 75 grand, guys. Incredible. Incredible move in a couple years. All right, that's pretty much going to wrap it up here. Let's keep our eyes on those price levels I discussed. Let's see what happens here with Bitcoin. Wild, wild day. Good day to be a part of the markets yesterday. All right, guys, you have a great day. Of course, not financial advice if you are not yet subscribed. Join us here on the channel. We get videos out probably just about every day, sometimes more than one video a day. We'll catch you guys down in the comments. All links are down below.